Two new Moto G smartphones announced, Apple to set up 3 retail stores in India by the end of 2017, and OnePlus 3 design surfaces in a new image, and much more in today's daily. This is day 138 of 2016 and you're watching Phone Arena Daily, your everyday fix of technology news. Two new smartphones in the Moto G lineup, the Moto G4 and the G4 Plus, have been announced today under the new Lenovo leadership. Both these smartphones pack a 5.5-inch 1080p display with Corning Gorilla Glass 3 for protection. They also are powered by an octa-core Snapdragon 617 processor, but what's mainly different about these devices are the storage variants and also the main camera sensor. On the Moto G4, you basically get 2GB of RAM along with 16GB of onboard storage, while on the Moto G4 Plus you get 2GB or 3GB of RAM along with 16 or 32GB of onboard storage respectively. The memory on both these devices can be expanded by up to 128GB using microSD cards. The Moto G4 and the G4 Plus have a 5MP camera up front, while the G4 has a 13MP camera at the back with f2.2 aperture. The G4 Plus has a 16MP camera with f2.2 aperture, laser autofocus and 1.3 micron pixel size. Both the devices support 1080p video recording and come with 3000 mAh batteries under the hood with turbocharging as well. The devices also come in black and white colors, and the G4 Plus additionally has a fingerprint sensor up front as well. These devices also come with a water repellent coating, which is different from the water resistant IPX7 rating of the previous generation Moto G smartphone. The pricing of the Moto G4 has not been announced, but the Moto G4 Plus will be available at a price Rs 13,499 for the 16GB version with 2GB of RAM and Rs 14,999 for the 3GB version with 32GB of onboard storage, and it will be available exclusively through Amazon starting from today at midnight. Just yesterday it was reported that the CEO of Apple, Tim Cook, would be visiting India to meet with our PM Narendra Modi. Now an update states that Apple is likely to open 3 retail stores in India by the end of 2017, namely in Delhi, Mumbai and Bangalore, and that all of these 3 retail stores will spread across a gigantic 10,000 square feet of area and will see an investment of around $3 million to $5 million each. Sony just announced the XA Ultra phablet smartphone with a 6-inch 1080p display. The smartphone is powered by a Helio P10 processor and comes with 3GB of RAM along with 16GB of onboard storage that can further be expanded by 200GB using microSD cards. There's a 2700 mAh battery and the device is mainly targeted for a selfie audience. Just like the C5 Ultra, the Sony Xperia XA Ultra also has a similar design that seems to be merged with the Xperia X range of devices. There's a 16MP camera at the front with optical image stabilization and a wide-angle lens. There's a 21.5MP camera at the back with XMOR RS sensor. The device will come in black, white and lime gold colors and will come with dual SIM capabilities supporting 4G LTE with Android Marshmallow 6.0.1 out of the box. The design of the upcoming OnePlus 3 smartphone has surfaced in a new image which showcases a brand new design that is both slimmer as well as goes with a metal unibody. The new OnePlus 3 is shown to be having a USB Type-C port at the bottom, a fingerprint sensor at the front as well, and the front looks largely like the OnePlus 2 itself but with a more rounded corners. But at the back things seem to be quite different since the smartphone does not seem to be having a laser autofocus module and the dual LED flash is replaced with a single LED flash. This suggests that the smartphone will replace the laser autofocus mechanism with a face detection autofocus method, and the smartphone is also said to have a 3000 mAh battery compared to a 3300 mAh battery of the OnePlus 2. Additionally, the smartphone will be the first from OnePlus in terms of flagships to not feature a sandstone back by default. So that brings us to a point of today's discussion. What do you guys think about the pricing of the Moto G4 Plus smartphone, and what price do you expect the Moto G4 to be launched at? Do let us know in the comment section below, and also do make sure to check out our giveaway of the Meizu M3 Note and HD50 headphones in the link in the description below. That's it for today guys, see you again tomorrow with more technological news.